I used to share an apartment with 3 other people. We started sharing the place when we were university students and became best friends. When we all finished our studies and started to work, we continued living together because we got along very well, and it was difficult to afford an apartment on your own in the city. On a night out, one of my flatmates introduced me to one of his friends, Sarah, and there was an immediate spark there. I asked her out, and we started dating. The connection between us was unbelievable. Now she's my best friend, and she's the first person I ever went out with. And, hopefully, she'll be the last, because we got married last year.
I married my high school sweetheart when I was just 22. John was my first and only relationship. We met when we were 16, and we started dating at 17. Unfortunately, after 23 years, our marriage wasn't working any longer, and we decided to part ways after a lifetime together. When we separated, I formed a close bond with a colleague at work. She became my confidant and best friend. One day, she excitedly suggested that she knew the perfect man for me and practically set up a blind date despite my hesitations. She insisted so much that I finally agreed. We decided on a familiar restaurant for the meeting, a place that felt safe and neutral. I was quite nervous because I had never dated anyone other than John. When I walked through the door, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was John. When he saw me, we both started laughing. What are the odds?
When I first started at my current job, I didn't know anyone there. However, I soon got to know Arthur, one of my colleagues. We had a lot in common, and before long, we became pretty close. Our conversations weren't just about work. They extended to our personal lives, hobbies, and families. One weekend, he invited me and my wife to a barbecue at his house. It was there that he introduced us to his partner. During the barbecue, my wife and his partner really hit it off, finding they shared many interests. They became friends quickly. Unfortunately, over time, my relationship with Arthur started to get worse because of some disagreements at work. Eventually, we fell out, and our relationship went back to being just professional. It was awkward, because my wife and Arthur's partner had become close, but such is life.
Back in college, there was this girl I had a huge crush on. We weren't close, just acquaintances really, but I thought about her in secret all the time. We had common friends, and often met here and there on nights out, but I never had the courage to ask her out. Fast forward a few years, a very close friend of mine introduced me to his new girlfriend, and to my dismay, it was the same girl I'd been silently admiring from afar. It crushed me a little bit, to be honest, but I tried to be happy for my friend. Time went by and I received a wedding invitation. Standing there at their wedding, watching my crush becoming my friend's wife, was bittersweet. I was invited to share in their joy, and that's what I decided to focus on.